Angels, what's coming towards the sign of Virgo for the month of November 2022? Angels, what's coming towards the sign of Virgo for the month of November 2022? What's coming towards the sign of Virgo for the month of November 2022? What's coming towards the sign of Virgo for the month of November 2022? Here's the card. Overall energy is the Hierophant in reverse. Crossing over you. We've got the Emperor and the Seven of Cups. At your head, is the Nine of Cups. At your feet, we have the Knight of Cups. And recent past. Recent past is the Ace of Wands in reverse. Immediate future. Oh, okay. We got the Hangman in reverse, and then the Six of Pentacles in the upright. And your attitude. Is the Knight of Wands in the upright, and your environment is the Temperance card in reverse. Okay, and your hopes and fears is the Five of Cups in the upright. And the outcome King of Wands in the upright. And underlying energy is the Moon in the upright. Okay, so let's see, there's a lot of cards here. So basically what we're dealing with here is, I'll start with the recent past. So in your recent past you had the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So I think this is very, like, what I'm getting is kind of like this has been a very self-indulgent kind of period for you, maybe the past couple months, where you've just been like kind of exploring like a lot of like passionate options that might have been happening for you in an unconventional way. So you're probably doing a lot of like dating around or playing around with people, or doing a lot of like sexual stuff with different people and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm getting off of that card. So it's been like a lot of like things that have been getting started with people, things that have been stopping with people, things that might not have been getting started with people, but there are of a passionate sexual type of a nature too. So a lot of opportunities getting like the player energy basically from this whole reading. So you are kind of like in this player type energy, just kind of mingling around, and you're probably I don't see any single cards here, but you probably have like maybe multiple situations going on. The Hierophant in reverse, this is kind of why I say you might have multiple situations going on as well, because this is kind of a marriage card, a devotion card, very structural, traditional, but in being in reverse, this is very non-traditional situation, so you're kind of being a bit rebellious at this time. So maybe you've had like grown up or have had an understanding of certain traditions that you're kind of just like breaking now because you feel as though it's just not working out for you right now, and you want a little bit more excitement in your life. I think so. What's crossing over you, being the Emperor and the Seven of Cups, is that you do have a lot of options when it comes to these potential mates or these dating situations and things like that. You're not sure with these cups here what is in store for each of these individuals. Of course, you don't know any of the motives and things like that, but you are strong in your convictions that this is definitely what you want to do, and you're okay with having all of these different options and not really knowing. Moon in reverse, kind of illusion and mystery. So I think there's a mystery about you, but then there's also, again, a mystery about all of these situations, but you're overloaded with them. You got a ton of people interested in you right now at the moment. And you are just you. You're very strong, stable, stuff like that. And you're just having fun. You are in like both a very strong and stable energy, but then you're also in like a very like playful childlike energy, but you have like this power of a child, if you will. So it's like children, like they get what they want from their parents, and then that's kind of how you are. You're like, I'm getting what I want, and that's really cool. I appreciate that. At your head is the Nine of Cups in the upright, so you are the Knight of Cups. The Nine of Cups upright is you are like very emotionally fulfilled. You in your head, you're just like, I'm good. I don't really need anybody. I don't really need to commit to anybody. You can see his arms are kind of crossed, and he's got the cups at the table behind him. So totally like mentally good as far as like I could give or take a relationship, something serious. This time I'm just really just gonna focus on being happy and not overthink like any of these like Seven of Cup options that are coming towards me throughout the month. Knight of Cups is as well at your feet. You know that you have love to offer, and this is like the strongest energy for you throughout the month, is that you're just making these you're just offering people like emotion, but at the same time you're just kind of using this kind of charisma that you have to be a total player, which is basically like the Knight of Wands in the upright as your attitude. You're like, I just want to play around. I just want to get some action. I just want to have some fun. And the thing that is going to help me accomplish this is my charisma, my charm with this Knight of Cups in the upright. Good looks as well. All like working out to your benefit. Your immediate future, though, is the Hangman reverse and the Six of Pentacles. So I think in the past, you have learned over time that you probably gave too much to relationships, too much seriousness to them and things of that nature, too much, maybe not emotional seriousness, but materialistic seriousness, like gifting and things of that nature. You've been doing maybe too much of that. And I think now, like, although you you are gifting. You're not gifting in the aspect, because you're rethinking things about how you gift with this hangman, like based on your past, and it's in the reverse. So your mind has changed. You can see this this aura around the hangman's head, is that your mind has changed about how you gift to people. And this could be like gifting like things like advice, or gifting things like maybe text messages and stuff like that to these individuals. You're not texting people right away, you're not texting people overly, you're just kind of setting things up and with people, and then moving on. You're not like being specifically like devoted to any one individual. You're kind of like giving a little bit to everybody, you know, if you will, and you're not taking things so seriously. And this is not something that you are used to, you know, doing. It's just kind of like something you've changed your mindset about. You know, so that's kind of that piece. Temperance in reverse. I think in your environment, people are very like intrigued by you and really want you, but they're kind of like catching feelings for you, and maybe getting a little bit frustrated about, you know, how you're treating the situation. But you're not necessarily, it's not affecting you in any way, although hopes and fears, 5 of Cups in the upright. You worry about losing people. Maybe they'll get a little too frustrated with you, and then you might lose them, and so on. But that's clearly like that's really like a fear. And your hope is that they will not, you know, really like I'm getting the thing that you like really are. Not necessarily like caring either way, like if certain people leave or certain people stay. So and they're a little bit frustrated at your approach. Let's just say they might be a little frustrated that you have a bunch of options and things like that, but it's not really your fault. It's just kind of how it is. And King of Wands at the end is like you just, as far as the outcome, is you just kind of moving forward, continuing to do what you do. You're finding a lot of success in it. You're finding a lot of fulfillment. You find yourself feeling very creative and in your power. This is another very attractive type of person, a very confident person. Definitely getting confidence out of this one. So by the end of the month, you're going to be super confident, and I think you're going to be like this King of Wands is doing, looking forward and looking forward to what's next, and feeling very confident that the mindset that you've built up, Hangman in reverse, throughout the month, this new approach that you're taking to fulfilling yourself, whether it be unconventional, Hierophant in reverse or not, it's serving your greater good and purpose. So, all right, Virgo, that's what I have for you. Have a great day.